an improvement and on a healing. I would say I'm probably close to, I don't know, 90% to where I'm basically not feeling it all while riding. I would have to catch it in a weird way.
Tangent. Going on a tangent here. And so let me know in the comments. Join the conversation if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. I mean, I'll get a kick out of reading both. I don't watch the press conferences. And you know why? It's because they're boring as hell. And it's really sad because I should. I mean, I love the UFC press conferences with Dana White because shit goes down.
I can hear you.
Left. On your left.
Oh, the hell you want?
Well, congratulations on the win, first and foremost.
That means a lot coming from you.
Thank you.
Well, I gotta plead ignorance on that first fight. And you're right. I thought if you tapped, it ended the round. I did not know that the contest as a whole would come to a conclusion.
Rules. Paid rules. Pride rules.
Pride. Pride rules.
You're killing me over there, Braveheart.
People ask stuff. They're actually okay with not being incredibly professional. They're okay with being candid on camera. They're not like trying to hide stuff. And I believe it's possibly because they let the guys heal. It's a different way of doing business. The writers don't really have to hide anything. And here. Gosh, I'm losing books here. This book, Hard Work Pays Off by Matt Frazier. If you're currently racing or into CrossFit, it's a good book to read because he's an incredibly quiet individual for the time that he was the man. He was the Eli Tomac of CrossFit. And he basically says that I didn't let anybody know when I was injured. I was injured a few times, front stage and center, and I didn't let anybody know because I didn't want anyone taking advantage of the situation. Same thing with motocross. If you say you are injured, you've got 39 other guys that are going to try to take advantage of it. It's an incredibly cutthroat industry because you don't know if you're going to have a ride next year. I mean, how many guys that are going to get paid less, AC, everybody that is somebody has issues with job security. Why hasn't Dungy come back? He's been trying to come back for 3 years. It's because there wasn't an opening for him to come back, and he didn't want to sit on his ass and all sorts of other semantics. But my point is the guys are never going to tell you the truth. Yes, I'm freaking saying it right here and right now. They're never going to tell you the truth. It's part of the reason why I got out of doing the whole press conferences is because it was boring. I mean, you're talking to incredibly talented riders. There's just no feedback where they're trying to just talk about Red Bull and yeah, things are great. No, and they don't enjoy it. They want to go about do something else because it's such cookie cutter. It's annoying. I'm just being honest. It's annoying. I think it needs to change 1,000%. The format needs to change because we're trying to make this industry so family friendly, and realistically, it's funny how culture is becoming more desensitized when it comes to things that you see on Netflix and but we're overly sensitive on certain topics. It's kind of it's funny, but you're with me, right? Our children and everyone is becoming more desensitized with the internet. You're able to access things at an earlier age. You're getting information from all sorts. Man, the stuff that I hear little kids talk about is just, it blows my mind because my ass would be whipped back in the day. But now, you can't hit your kids and all this stuff. But I'm going on a tangent here. And my point is the same reason why I keep talking about is it needs to innovate. The sport needs to innovate. Same thing with the press conferences. You've got these incredibly influential riders. Let them speak their mind. And even if they could, I guess going devil's advocate, they won't, because they don't want somebody taking advantage of an injury. And that's when I feel that the guys are riding too much. Yes, I know it's a bummer because we want to see racing year round, but the guys are riding too much. There's no anticipation when it comes to motorsports because there's always something going year round, right? You know, football season is a football season. The March Madness is March Madness, and everything has this little set, and that's why these guys, I almost guarantee you, we're going to see more and more guys going Supercross only because A, they need a break to heal, and B, it'll make things more exciting. And if they can make more money doing other ventures like the World Supercross, I think that's something they would go for. So yeah, I just rambled on and pretty much talked bad about the press conferences, but I'm just being honest. I am just being 100% effing honest when it comes to that. Needs to change. That needs to change. They've got good people running them. With Jason Wygant and Daniel Blair for the Supercross. You know, these guys are talented, well-spoken individuals, and we need more of those personalities of Lawrence and Plessinger being able to make it more exciting. Because, yes, racing motorcycles is definitely a business, but it also is entertainment. And if you want to have big sponsors, you know, like I was talking with some of the privateers, having like big sponsors come in here. We're talking like Pepsi, Cola, big guys that have lots of money, maybe even hedge funds, maybe even stuff with crypto, right? Not SmartFi stuff, but I'm talking like Coinbase, Bybit, some big FTX exchanges, some big players that have big kudo money. You're going to need to make it more exciting for people to want to watch it. So I guess, do I think Tomac is injured? Yeah, I think he has a torn MCL that he's going to be able to fight through. He's going to wrap it nice, and I think he's going to be a contender for the championship, and he's not going to risk his 2023 Supercross if he doesn't think he can win. So he's probably fishing it out right now, but he's not going to tell anybody his thoughts of potentially not racing the whole series or whatnot. You know, that'd just be stupid because the other riders would take advantage of it. So let me know in the comments below. This is Johnny Hopper. Oh, and for those of you, racing starts this weekend at Paula. Don't worry, they'll be back at Paula because they don't have Glen Helen. It'd be nice to have some more races too. Gosh, I've got so many ideas about innovation. However, you need to have a big political entity that has actual power in order to get things done.